Welcome to today's backtesting video even. From now on, I'm going to try to trade a bit more discretionary. I'm also going to backtest London session. Well, not Monday's London session, because I don't want to go back in price. But I'll be backtesting London session from Tuesday. I'm gonna try to trade in a way that it's discretionary, following the strategy, but a bit more vague in a sense. I don't know if that's the right word. Like if I see something that, like if price is going in an obvious direction, I'm not gonna wait for all my confluences. I'm just gonna wait for a point in price. Well, a point where it makes sense to jump in, pretty much. And I'll experiment with different types of inverses. Right now we're looking fairly bullish on the lower time frame, at least, obviously. We tapped into this 4 hour. We don't seem to be pushing through it, so let's see what happens. Okay, open, we push higher. SMT at 930 lows. Might have missed an inverse here. No. If there was an inverse there, I would have took it. 5 minutes sell side sweep. One minute inverse. Well, technically the 1 minute hasn't actually inversed yet, but I'm gonna take it here. Target up here. We've got a new day opening gap, one new week opening gaps, which hasn't been fully filled yet. So good target at the top even. And break even at this external range. Got the 30-second inverse. The reason I'm taking it now is because it's a decent risk to reward. Like, it makes sense, we're not too far up. If the 1 minute gets respected, then it's a bit of a buzz. But let's see what happens. I'm not going to replay price if a trade loses from now on as well. I'm just going to journal it for why it lost and why it did. Damn, 1 minute got respected. Highest time frame inverse holds the most power. Oh, break even. It was hit though. Probably gonna be break even trade though. Yep. Didn't mind it though. Could have hit 1-to-1. Must target in the new week opening gap there. So we had a 5-minute sweep, 5-minute delivery, SMT at the 9:30 lows. I literally would have had to target a 1-to-1 for this to actually have worked. But like since we pushed above it, I was like, surely new week opening gap's gonna get filled at that point, but clearly not. Alright. So overall we were bearish, but probably missed some short too, now that I look at it. But then I would have been trading against new week opening gap, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, missed this 5-minute. Would have been a pretty clean trade. Traded against the overall trend, and then missed a trade in the general trend direction. So completely my fault. I'm not gonna go back. This was like an open high, low close thing on the 4-hour. Quite unfortunate. Got an SMT. I think Enki hasn't taken it at least. Oh, never mind. Got a sweep here. Got an inverse straight away though, so I wouldn't be taking that. I need some structure up first before I take longs. And we just pump up. It's crazy. It's a 30-second inverse there. And I was gonna say I might as well jump in there. Would have been instant break even though. Still haven't filled a new week opening gap, so I'm not gonna take this inverse. Tapped into EQ. 5-minute delivery. 1 minute inverse. Probably would have taken that. Well, this is pretty much identical to the trade that Blake took yesterday, which I was contemplating and taking, which actually won. Now let's see if this one wins as well. Would you look at that? here we got a 15-minute sweep up those lows. Could see price push up from here. Got a resweep and the 1 minute inverse. Not getting the most bullish structure right now though, which I don't really like. Rebalance the 30-minute range. What would I target? No, I'd literally have to go for that. It's lunch hour now as well. Break even. Well, as of right now, it has to be this 1 minute intermediate term high, but potentially this 5 minute gap. If it opens up. Did it? Yeah. Let's break even. Break even trade, of course. Five-minute even invest, and it still went down. It's empty at the lows, so we do technically have a re-entry here. And this one would have been break even as well. surprised this didn't deliver. Could have taken profits at 1-to-1 again, but as I've said already, like new week opening gap was my draw. I was confident in it getting hit, or fully filled, not just wicked into, but clearly not. Chopping. I want to see the previous day low or high get taken before I take a trade, ideally, unless it's like a clear like down or uptrend towards it. Like as of right now, it would seem like we're clearly trending downwards. But as you can see, still just chopping. So I need a clear indication that we're gonna go down or up. You've got a 1 minute inverse here. Re-sweep of the highs. Or just a sweep of the internal high. Delivery from a 15 minute and a 30 minute. Probably you rebalance the whole range. Yeah. As premium as it got. Inverse there. Target the external range. Ideally previous day low would be my target, but let's see how price moves. I don't like putting my break even there, to be honest. But let's see, we might change it and put it there. So that would be break even hit. Oh, okay, interesting. Probably would have been a instant break even if I actually moved it there. So this was just a 1 minute intermediate time low as our break even. Break even either way. And then it goes to hit our target. Don't get it. Well, I mean I do, but it's just annoying. Still chopping. Thought that was our manipulation move, but clearly not. Oh, I forgot to do London session. Fuck. I'll do London session from Wednesday. Do you have an inverse here? We do. Not the best trade though. No, not super obvious, in my opinion. If we sweep this 5 minutes outside, it'd be ideal, which we did. Now we just need some sort of entry. Like this 30-second inverse. This is what I meant by I'll be experimenting with different inverses. Go sweep, reaction. Fail to hit EQ. Right, this would be a nice continuation along. We got bare SMTs. But NQ looks like it wants to take previous day high, so I'm gonna just take this and see what happens. So I'll get the external range. Break even at this 30-second intermediate term high, probably, once we close above it. If we close above it, of course. Right there. Instant break even. Fair enough. Wasn't a clean trade, or it wasn't the cleanest trade. Still see price going up, or I can still see price going up, but right here we don't really have an inverse. Technically got this inverse here, but I would have hit break even already. Kinda chopping right now. A 50-minute sweep. Ideally I wanna see us tap into this, tap into OT pretty much. Nice. That's also a 5-minute sweep. A reaction from here would be nice. So it's like if I took this 1-minute inverse, break even would be instantaneous. But I could also go break even higher up if I'm actually confident in the trade hitting. Like just up there for example, or like there. I'm not gonna take it, but let's see what happens. Think that would have hit break even already. Bruh. Well, if it didn't, then got cooked. Could have set like limit orders in this 1-minute gap. Went break even at this high. Targeted previous day high for 4.80. Never in a million years would I have done that. Anyway, London session. Let's see what it's saying. Got previous day high. Very close to it. Got previous day low as well, but I'm not gonna mark that out just yet. Got FOMC today. Very, very interesting looking price. Could be looking to push higher from here. I wouldn't mind a higher time frame inverse here, but probably not anymore, not gonna lie. Probably looking to take that whole range. Or maybe we get a 5-minute inverse. Oh, there's a 5-minute. Got nice bullish structure on the lower time frame. Do you have any SMTs? Yeah, you got SMT at this low here. Don't really know how significant that is. Doesn't seem too significant. I mean, at 50-minute intermediate similar. It's alright. 5-minute inverse here. Put my stop at that body. Never mind. Like down here. Just to play it safe. Target the external range. Break even at this 5-minute intermediate time high, which is probably a oh, never mind. Break even at this 15-minute. Dow. It's also a devil's mark. Probably gonna be an instant break even if I go break even there though. We'll see how price moves. Alright, got a bit of volume up. Ideally, I'm just gonna break even here. I have faith in this trade. I think at least. I think I have faith. Might be fake faith. Might have just fucked myself. Alright, well that's break even now. It's gonna tap break even now instead of earlier. Invest that 5-minute. Okay, maybe a re-entry. 3-minute invest potentially here. Nope. Surprised previous day highs getting edged like that. Yeah, so 5 minute intermediate time high got hit as I expected. Could have targeted a 1-to-1 again, or targeted this 15-minute gap, would have paid off. Well, TP would have been hit, but for some reason I didn't, I guess. Got 3-minute inverse here. Could have set a limit order to go to take shorts, but look, you don't even know what's going on at this point. We're still just chopping in that range a bit. Looks like we've chose a direction. We've got an SMT at the sell side, like the 4-hour gap. Sweep of this, re-sweep. It's a 5-minute, probably gonna be invalid. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I like this 5-minute. Pretty sure we tapped into the 4-hour. It's getting to the end of London session there. What did we held an S set? Oh, it's not even a 4-hour gap. I'm bugging. But the main thing I was looking for was the sweep of this sell side. Swept that. Got an internal sweep here as well. 5-minute inverse. Break even at the 5-minute internal high, which is also a 15-minute gap. Got decent bullish structure here. I have to put my stop low down because we distributed. Put in my TP there. Because it's the low hanging fruit, I guess, and I've been fucked too much. Probably gonna lose there. Just break even. If we start distributing, I'll put it higher, but oh, maybe. No, it's the end of London session. I'ma just take profits there. Would have got fucked. This is why I just have to take the low hanging fruit every single time. About time a trade hits. To be fair, multiple trades could have hit if I played them correctly, I guess, or played them conservatively or whatever. Nice 5 minute inverse. We've got a nice 1 minute structure here. Turn bullish. 15 minute gap as break even. And we had to go for the low hanging fruit. It was a 5 minute gap inside of this 15 minute and at OT, so I guess that's ideal. It's an ideal target. If I targeted the external range, I would have got hit at break even. Might have played out overall, like I might go to the external range, but wouldn't have caught it, basically. Still got previous day high. We got this sell side now, which we have a SMT at. Looking pretty bearish. We take those highs up into the 15 minute gap here. I wouldn't mind shorts. It is FOMC today. Check the sell side. In a 5 minute now. Just chopping right now. Oh wait, we're not even at fucking 9:30. And that's 9:30. Yeah, so still chopping. Got manipulation down. But we do look bearish, so I'm not too sure whether this is a good trade or not. If I took this 30-second, I'd have to put my stop a bit further down, higher up even. I think the more ideal scenario would be to take shorts at some point, but I don't know. Could just go for a 1-to-1 here. Might as well try. See what happens. No, it's not gonna invest. Well, never mind then. Swap that, which is what I was looking for earlier. But we have no inverse, or no gap to inverse. It's quite unfortunate. Don't really like price action right now. Got that 5-minute sweep, 30-second inverse here. We did close above the 5-minute though. So won't take it. Got a 5-minute inverse here. but once again, as I said, I don't really like price action. We don't have delivery. It would have played out, of course, but I don't even know at this point. Rebalance that 30-minute. Not liking this price action. Probably because of FOMC, maybe, I don't know. Might be a continuation short here. Nope. Let's launch London session now. Thursday, no news. Well, orange order news, but kinda irrelevant. Ideally, I'd wanna take shorts. Disrespected. Never mind. I keep thinking this is a gap. Reacted off of OT from there. I don't know. We'll see. Got sweep here, but I wouldn't want to leave this gap unless there's SMT. There might be an SMT. There isn't. I mean, we got an inverse, but I don't like it. Could take longs from here to that buy side. If we actually got a setup, but because we don't, I'm not going to. Just chopping right now. If we get movement down, I'll look for shorts, but since we distributed up at market, well, London Open technically, I'm not gonna look for shorts just yet. I mean, right here, It seems as if we're struggling to push above. But we managed to push above. Refilled that gap. Probably at EQ now on the 4 hour. Yeah, we tapped into EQ. If we see some movement down here, would be ideal for shorts. But at this point, might as well take continuation longs if there's the opportunity. Don't even know when London session ends, pretty sure it's 4, so I'm gonna go to New York. Well, let me go to the next day open. So that it starts at 9:30. Still got previous day high, still got previous day low. Disrespected that 4 hour. Continuation longs look pretty good here. Go on SMT at that external range. Reaction from here would be nice. Alright, we swept the lowest point I would want to take continuation longs from. Well, nearly the lowest point. But if we get an inverse here, 3 minute. Target 9:30 highs. I'm liking it. Got 1 hour delivery. Rebalanced EQ on the 4 hour. No, he didn't. Either way, we're in a pretty, well, I guess not discounted, but still in a decently low range. Break even at this. Honestly, I'd rather go break even here. Might be a bit risky. Got that sell side delivering off the 1 hour. Right, there's no 4 hours there. No. Cool. Break even. 1 minute intermediate term high, I guess. Break even. Straight break even. Interesting. Got another entry here. I'm gonna get stopped out. 3-minute inverse. So yeah, I'm looking for re-entries here since we opened the 4-hour gap at 10 AM. Tapped into it. Reswept these lows here. As long as we get a reaction here, I'm gonna take the re-entry. But if we distribute through it, then obviously I'm not going to. We're inside a 5-minute now. Probably not gonna get a valid entry. Maybe now. Accumulated, manipulated. Yeah. No point looking for longs at this point. Could have even looked for shorts here. Is there an inverse? No. Oh, on previous day low to get hit at this point. Or this data wick. Well, it looks like data wick at least. Accumulating. Got a 5-minute inverse at lunch. Don't have any targets. And of course it hits like, well, I mean it hits the point where it just put my take profit, but as I said, we had no actual targets. Final day. Backtesting London session makes it so much longer, what the hell. Why is ES bugging? A30 news, so might not get the cleanest moves here. Obviously leaning a bit more bearish. We've edged previous day low. Well, we also got this midnight open thing. So let's see what happens. sweep. If we get an inverse here, I'm probably gonna take shorts. We are trending up on the 5 minute there. One hour sell side. Well, not sell side, 1 hour delivery. Ran through the 1 hour as well. Got this sweep. Got this 30-second inverse. Potentially. I don't know why price is weird during London session though. Not liking that. Put out the wick. Target. A 1-to-1 I guess, there's nothing else. Good target the 1 hour gap. I don't like it. Damn. Price is just moving weird as well. Making gaps on the 1 minute. Got a re-sweep and entry there here. Like the look of this way more. That's for sure. Got a re-sweep. Since it's a re-sweep, I'm gonna add the body as well. Target a 1-to-1. Might as well target up here. Break even here. We're inside of 2 minutes, so it's invalid. Not making the same mistake again. Loki just not gonna trade this price action. It's so wicky. 3 AM open. We'll go 1 minute inverse there. That looks good. Since I am bearish overall, on the buy side sweep, do we have delivery there? Probably not. We got 5 minute delivery. But this trade just looks clean. Target previous day low, or midnight open even. That is midnight open, right? Yeah. Break even here, obviously. Yeah, let's take this. Like the overall look of it. 3 AM open, manipulate higher, go and invest straight away. It's kind of like the New York open. Manipulate higher, take out all this buy side. Only thing is we don't have delivery, but can't do much about that. Break even. Go and inverse up, which paid out, of course. If I take that, target, well, I guess it would have had to been a 1-to-1, or well, yeah, would have had to been a 1-to-1. So egg. It was a 1 minute, right? Yeah. I need to stop trading when it's like shit conditions. Too desperate to trade, bruv. Fucking my dopamine thing. Could take continuation longs here, potentially. But London's nearly over. This could have been clean. Keyword could have. Go resweep, whatever. New York session it is. Still got previous day low. We've got an SMT at previous day low actually. No, never mind. We just took previous day low. Had news at 8:30. Did nothing. Overall, looking bearish. So ideally, I'd want to see some buy side sweep and a reaction. Just like this. And, whoa. 3 minute inverse. Good target this one, and turn, well, intermediate term high, or 4 hour high, whatever you want to call it. But are we actually bullish, or are we just rebalancing this 1 hour range? I'm gonna say we're actually bullish since we are creating bullish structure. Only thing I don't like is this 5 minute inverse, but then again it's got delivery off of these 5 minutes, so it means nothing. Putting my stop loss higher up once again to make the risk to reward make sense. Break even at the external range, obviously. Let's see. Is it gonna fuck me again? Okay, I would have got stopped out either way. Maybe a re-entry. Here's a 1 minute. I need to journal this one quickly. Oh, journaling's so long, bruv. I'm complaining to myself. What am I doing? about 30-minute delivery as well. Still liking this for longs. Break even at this 3-minute that just opened up. If this hits stop loss, then that's a big buzz. Break even. It's just gonna go break even, bruv. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. How on earth has it done that? External range turned into TP. Get break even and a 1-minute inverse. Very surprised this trade actually hit. Yeah, not much needed to be said. Well, I said, talked about how you can clearly see it was a manipulation move since we sweep these lows. Now we clearly accumulated here, had this fake manipulation leg. Now we started pushing higher, got this little like dump, I guess, and then from the reaction here you can anticipate the wick. Well, I guess not from just this, like we'll actually invest, but I guess that's just part of part of the game. That's where the risk comes in. Could have taken the 3 minute as well if you wanted more confirmation, then you would have been able to see the wick. You just would have got a little bit of a worse risk to reward probably. You see, unless you went break even at like the wick of it. Well, even then would have been worse risk to reward. Either way, still could have profited off it, which is the most important thing. But that's the end of today. It was a long one because I was backtesting London as well. But thank you for watching. See you maybe today or later today, maybe tomorrow.